Today, it's the only award show that actually matters. That's right, you've tuned into the Chocolate Dollar Awards.
Screw you, Academy Awards.
Hailing from the Midwest region of the United States, we introduce to you the Chocolate Dollar Podcast.
Welcome, guys, to the Chocolate Dollar Show. It's Jonathan. That's me. To my left, we have...
It's Noah. It's me. Hey.
Across the table, we have...
Grant, it's him.
He's drinking his liquids.
Zipline.
Ed
Fluids.
is right here.
Yep.
Hi, Ed.
All right, cool. So, last year, we kind of did this.
Yeah, we did.
We did do this.
Kind of?
Didn't kind of. We actually really did
It
this.
was a thing, and we did
Literally
It was a
actually
thing. We did it.
did.
The
Like,
YouTube video version...
figuratively and metaphorically.
The
The
video version had, like, custom background and
Did it?
graphics and everything. Yeah, I made it.
Well,
You
somebody's
never watched
fancy.
that. You listened to it.
That
didn't
is
True.
you? Yeah.
It's so much work.
So we're giving awards
It was
to
fun, though.
movies.
Yeah.
Video?
So we got best movie of 2017. We're gonna get to that. Best video game. Best TV show.
Oh, also, Happy New Year.
Yep. Oh yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And then we're gonna do most anticipated for 2018 instead of best trailer of 2017 because I wasn't such a fan of that.
No.
Anyway, well, so while Grant's gone and
Bye, Grant.
away,
Yay.
kind of how we did it last year is we all took turns throwing in ideas for nominations. We collectively came up with, okay,
Hannah
here's our
Montana.
top 4.
Hannah Montana, the one where she's the mountains, the climb.
We don't
Shut
do music.
up.
We don't do music. I didn't even remember that song, and then Grant's all of a sudden with
That wasn't from this year, was it?
No, that was like
I was like, that was
7
a
years
while
ago.
ago.
yeah, that was
Who are you?
when she was still like mainstream
Sane.
Disney star.
Hannah Montana instead of Miley Cyrus.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
You kind of spilled a little bit.
Wow, hooray. Good thing I don't even know who Ben Folds is, so the shirt doesn't matter.
he sang
Hey,
the,
Folds
the,
five.
the luckiest.
Anyway,
It's-
we're gonna move on.
Yep.
I'm getting
Okay.
a napkin now real quick before this runs down my arm. It helps not wearing glasses, so I can't actually see where you all got it, but
I think it was just on your arm. Anyways,
that's good.
All right, so first category, best movie, 2017. What are some of your... I came up with a list of
I got
some
a good
stuff
couple.
I thought of.
I have a good one.
You have a good
What's
one.
your one?
What's your one, Grant?
Wait, are we saying best movie, right?
yeah, best movie.
We're coming up with the nominations right now, so put out what you think should
What's
be
your best one?
in the running.
I'm just gonna glare at you until you say it.
Star Wars 8.
to say Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so Dunkirk is definitely
Dunkirk was
in the running.
8 doesn't even hit.
8 doesn't hit my top 5.
8 doesn't even hit the shins of Dunkirk.
I
So,
do enjoy
you-
Star
okay,
Wars Episode 8 a lot.
So then that brings it up. Should it be in the running for best movie of 2018?
Someone can nominate it,
we,
but me and Noah are gonna vote it down.
yeah, I will shoot.
Oh,
it
I'm
out
not
of
saying
the
I
air
don't think it wins
immediately.
it, but I'm just
It will.
wondering.
It will
does
be a
deserve-
skeet shoot. I'll say pull, and I will shoot it down.
Shoot!
Okay, so Dunkirk is definitely in.
Yeah.
And I actually saw there's actually a few more that I was kind of like,
Did you guys see the new
Thinking
World of
about it.
Warcraft movie?
Shut up.
we did do worst movie last year.
We
That was-
definitely did do that.
Okay.
Wait,
can
was
we,
that
I
last
want
year
I want to
we
do a
watched
vote.
yeah,
I'm gonna do a vote right now.
What's up?
Worst movie 2017.
worst movie 2017.
Warcraft.
Just
Yeah,
automatically-
it's just that bad.
it's just the best movie in
It's just that
existence in
bad.
2017.
The worst.
Yeah.
You said,
I said, okay, my
You
bad.
did say best.
So flip that. Worst movie in existence in 2017.
Okay, so the movies that came out this year. One that I
you have
really
a list?
liked
You
at
have
the
a list, or are we
beginning.
just gonna go off?
I have a bunch that I thought of.
I'll say like kind of my top 5 that I really enjoyed. I'm not sure if you guys all saw them. Logan came out in February.
I say Logan should be in the running because
Logan
I
is
like that
vi-
a lot too. I don't know that I
did-
would call it best.
Did
movie,
everybody but Ed see it? I'm assuming Ed didn't see
Yeah, I
it.
Gosh,
didn't
it was
see it.
that was a good movie. I
It
forgot
was
about
really
It's
good.
a good send off to
It's a good-
Hugh Jackman.
It is a brutal action film. There's a lot of heart
You
in
mean
it.
huge jacked man?
Yeah, shut up. That's a bad
You're
joke.
wrong. You're right.
Great movie. Great cinematography. Great story. Great
Bringing up
characters.
X-Men.
Yeah,
Deadpool. When did that come out? That came out at the start of
that
this year.
came out
Came out last year.
2016.
That was in the
we
running
we,
last
we
year.
had it in the
Okay.
running last
Yeah,
year.
the running. Okay, I am not sure about dates ever.
It's
Talk
okay.
to Ed about
Let me.
dates.
Okay, so here's a list of the movies that I
movies.
just kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Threw out there.
Last podcast.
These are just some of the movies that I thought of that came out this year that I kind of enjoyed.
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Homecoming,
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. I actually really like
Not
that.
a best, but it's funny as crap.
I'll vote for that movie if was the song "Welcome to the Jungle" in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Wonder Woman, Dunkirk, Blade Runner 2049. Haven't seen it, but I know that it's like.
Am I the only one that saw Blade Runner 2049?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and the first one.
Gosh dang. It's like
I know someone else who saw it.
It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, I know someone who saw it as well.
Yeah.
I know
It
somebody who
is
saw it
so
too.
good.
It's
I
Noah.
love that movie. It was. Shut up.
And that's
it was
why-
in my top 5.
Yeah. Thor: Ragnarok, Baby Driver,
No,
Logan, the
Thor
Lego
Ragnarok
Batman movie.
was a major letdown. Baby Driver's good though.
This doesn't have to do with voting or anything.
Did
but
we
Thor,
see? Yeah, we saw Baby Driver together.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Thor Ragnarok
Homecoming?
was
Also a
was
disappointment.
was a good movie compared to the other Thor movies.
Yeah.
The first
Best
Thor
of
isn't
the-
as bad as you think it is.
It isn't as bad, but it's not as memorable as this newer one.
Right.
But that is because it moves down in other categories,
Yeah.
as in like emotion and feel and like other
It's just
stuff.
funny.
Yeah, no,
It's a funny movie,
and it
which
makes-
is fine.
Yeah, which is fun. It makes it more memorable and makes I enjoyed it more. But like at the same time, like I enjoyed Dunkirk more because man, that was heavy. That was real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Dunkirk was a really good movie.
it was a really good movie. And like so like I'm not like on either side of like serious or funny. I'm just saying like I think it was a better movie comparably to the others in the Thor series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
My biggest complaint with Thor Ragnarok was that it went a little too Guardians of the Galaxy for me.
It did.
I
Like,
understand why they had to
It
do
makes
that,
sense
though.
That's the
But
character
it-
you
but
got to
y-
do that
yeah.
with if you're going to
Ed,
use
you
him as
saw it,
uniting.
right?
No.
well, they're
I got a poster for it though. I have to show it to you guys later. It's in my room.
cool. Well, because they had to merge Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor.
Well,
and
right.
that was the only way to really do it. You know what I mean? Was to lighten Thor. They couldn't make Guardians of the Galaxy more intense. Like
Yeah.
Well, but Thor wasn't intense. He was just like,
he
I don't even know.
he was more serious about stuff.
All that being said, as much as you can dump on Thor Ragnarok, it was enjoyable. Like
It was
I had
enjoyable.
fun watching
I
it.
had I enjoyed
It
it.
felt like a Marvel movie.
I think I had more fun with it than I did with Guardians 2. Guardians 2 is almost utterly forgettable.
Did that come out this
It's yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. It did.
No, that's the thing. The
Yeah.
thing is the only thing I remember is the new character Mantis, and I remember her more from the trailers because they ruined almost all of her funny scenes.
Yeah.
And besides the funny scenes with Drax, you know what I mean? Like they didn't ruin those, but all of her other funny scenes they ruined with the trailers. So like that's the only reason I remember her. Because
Also, didn't like super overly sexual Drax in that movie. Like they kind of got rid of.
Anyways,
I didn't see the
so
movie,
we're
but I
getting
heard
too
that.
we're getting too far
Did you not
sidetracked.
see Guardians?
No.
Ed, do you see any
It's
movies?
safe to say that like, and that's why we say that the movie has to at least be seen by two of us, because
that was a rule that we had.
that's one we made last year. Is because
wait, that knocks
Ed hasn't
that,
seen
if we
any
made
of
it
the
all
movie.
four
wait,
of
so
us,
that knocks
yeah.
Blade Runner out, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I
is-
knew that it would.
Like,
I
do you think? Okay,
Honestly,
do you think it's something that's worth breaking our rule just once for?
No, don't start there. Once,
No,
once you break a
I'm
rule
just-
once, you keep breaking them.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
sometimes that's
so,
fun. But
unfortunately,
you know,
Blade Runner 2049 will not make. The other last two movies that I just kind of thought of, Lego Batman movie,
Wow, that was
We've all
good.
seen that.
Was
That
a
was
good
this year?
movie.
Yeah.
It
And
came out
then-
in February too.
and then this one I really enjoyed,
that was a good movie.
Murder on the Orient Express.
I wanted to see that. I haven't seen that.
It is visually beautiful.
And that's the
but
main
it
reason.
is-
Story wise,
It's okay.
Story-wise, it's
It's
okay. Not
acting wise,
perfect. I thought it was good.
Good. A lot of the characters,
and
I can't remember half the cast. Like
does
the character
any
names.
do any of them fall completely
Because they're all
flat?
like French and European.
Yes. There
Which one-
are
which one
like
did you
one or
think?
two. The Hispanic guy,
yeah, he wasn't very memorable. He's
Penelope
just kinda
Cruz's
there.
character.
No,
is
does-
just kind of there.
Does
Yeah.
this Hispanic guy does he die in the first 25 minutes?
No.
You mean the
Okay.
murder victim? It's
He-
not the
it-
Spanish.
No,
guy.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
It's
murder
it's
victim
not
dies-
pulling a
Johnny Depp's character dies.
Yeah, he does.
Like
No, that's
Spoiler alert.
no, that's the thing I was saying.
That's
It's
in the
like if the
This
character
isn't-
that falls through is the one that dies in the first 20 minutes,
Yeah.
that is very forgivable.
It's
You know what I
not.
mean? Like,
It's not pulling a Suicide Squad. If that's what you're asking.
didn't see Suicide Squad. Don't care. Don't get that reference. Moving on.
Okay.
Terrible movie.
Anyway,
Agreed.
Murder on the
Haven't
Orient
seen it.
Express, as far as like how it was made, was brilliant.
It's amazing.
Did they make it
Not
on
sure
a
I liked
train?
how it ended. So what do you got? Okay, so we got two of our nominations, Dunkirk and Logan. For we need two more.
Spidey.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. Okay.
Batman, Lego Batman. I want to add that to the mix, but I think there's things that are higher than that, but I can't think of them.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver?
Yeah, I see. For me, I'm
I've
torn
been
between
meaning to
Lego
see that.
Batman movie. I really like Jumanji. I don't know that
I think
I don't know that you
yeah,
guys
it's
would
not-
want to throw it
it's
in there.
not that good.
But
It's
I-
funny, but it's not
Okay,
that good.
here's what I think. Minus the Star Wars, because like, what is a sequel? What is a break? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that just doesn't
Oh,
mean anything.
want to clarify, as much as like we're like, oh, Star Wars isn't movie of the year. It was a fantastic.
It's better than people give it credit for.
Yeah.
Continue.
Anyways,
What I was gonna say is the only time I'm like gonna talk about a remake, because that's why I brought up Star Wars, is because Star Wars is kind of
Yeah.
a separate thing, because it's just kind of been through the hand crank washer a few times. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not in a,
Wringing it
not
out,
in a
yeah.
bad way, but just
Yeah.
kind of like it's been moved through tons of different IPs. If it was better than the original, then I'll be like, yeah. Was Jumanji better than the first Jumanji?
Didn't
Yes.
see the first Jumanji.
Really?
from what
Do you know who's in the first Jumanji?
Oh yeah, no, I
Robin
know.
Williams.
But like from and
You
to
think
be
The
fair,
Rock
I haven't
did better
seen
than
it
Robin
because
Williams?
It was more enjoyable for me to watch. It was more in the style that.
Here's the thing with movies. People need to move past enjoyment and see it as they are, like, critically. So is it critically a better movie?
Okay, whoa. I'm on the
I don't know what I
total
could say.
flip side.
Yeah, no.
I
No.
play
Yeah,
I
dumb
was
when
gonna
I
say,
watch
okay.
a
No,
movie.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no.
I gotta point this out. This is a podcast where we're all fans of movies.
Correct.
We're not ever claiming to be professional critics. of
No,
movies.
we can
but,
be
like,
critical
you,
of
you have
them.
to
No,
be
we can be critical
like, you
of
have
them.
to critically think through a movie. You
Yeah.
can't just be like, "Oh, that's a fun movie."
That's
'Cause
why.
If it's a
But
fun
that's
movie,
a factor you
then
have to
why
take.
don't we put all the Fast and Furious movies in this talk?
No.
We can't just say, "Oh, it's a fun movie."
That's a valid
because you
point.
have to
You have to
more
consider
than
it to
that.
be.
That's
a factor,
why
though.
I don't shoot down Star Wars Episode 8. I did not love that movie, but critically, it is a good movie.
Yeah, it's good.
You know,
Okay.
it is a solid movie.
Okay,
It
fair
has good
points.
arcs, but like it's not what I wanted for characters, so I didn't enjoy it to the fullest
Okay.
that I could.
Right.
Fair points.
So
all
you know-
fair points.
you know what I mean?
I get
Like,
what you
and-
guys
and-
are saying.
and that
You
is
have to-
kind of
you
a
have
me
to-
thing?
It has to
You have
have
to
both.
include enjoyment factor in
Yes.
it though,
You-
because
you
like,
can't- yeah,
that's
'cause,
that's
like,
what
if
Hollywood
you're
wants. Is
bored-
like, are people gonna pay to see
Right.
this?
I,
Like,
well, I'm not
which
saying you
makes
just
me
take your joy
sad.
factor completely out. I'm just saying you have
Yeah.
to critically think through.
okay,
Which
yeah, no,
makes
fair
me
points,
sad
fair points.
because then, not anything knocking super hard in the Fast and Furious movies, but then every movie's gonna be a Fast and Furious.
And
movie.
I don't want
You
that.
have a good
Nobody
point.
wants that.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
We're not gonna hit any good movies like Dunkirk then, where it's just like,
Yeah.
or I honestly really enjoyed Rogue One.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And
Pretty
I,
indifferent about
I enjoyed it, and then I also, as a movie, I liked it because they followed through with the characters and what they stood for.
I think
You know
it was
what
a
mean?
perfect
Like,
movie for what it needed to do.
You know what I mean?
for
I
what
thought
it should
that's
accomplish.
that's why I argue
all
for
right.
that one, and so that's what I'm saying is like feeling versus critically.
Also, I'm just throwing it out there that it came out in 2017. Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales
what a
did come out
terrible
this
movie.
year.
Did you see it?
Wasn't
Did you
great.
see
Yeah.
it?
Wasn't
Not
great.
good.
I haven't watched a
literally the first 10 minutes. I was like, "What am I watching?"
Yeah.
Did it have
It's
Johnny
literally
Depp?
like
Yeah, but I
yeah.
was like, "What am I watching
It
right
felt
now?"
it felt the first, like, I know what scene you're talking about.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like they're literally doing what Fast 5 did,
Oh,
in the end,
absolutely.
but with horses in a bank. Like that's literally.
We can
Oh.
spoil it. This movie sucks.
They
So
drug no stop.
Yeah.
They drug a safe out with a bunch of horses.
Yes.
Got chased by a bunch of other horses.
Yeah.
through a city,
Through a
city,
city,
they
yeah.
taking this bank and like crashing into stuff. I'm like, what am I?
Whole time Johnny
watching?
Depp is jumping on top of buildings.
It's
running
literally
through.
these like maybe 6 horses are dragging a full bank, safe and building through a city.
Building.
It's the building too. Oh my god! Who wrote this?
Where are
They
the-
should be fired. They should not be allowed to make.
you
got to
normalize the audio on this one. Just so
Yes,
you
Yeah,
know.
well,
I'm getting passionate. That movie sucked.
Thank you for backing off the mic when you get.
I
loud.
know.
appreciate it.
Even then, you peaked.
I
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
Do whatever your dad said.
Yeah. Anyways, so moving on. So should we do Lego Batman movie or Baby Driver?
I kind of
or
want to.
Star Wars.
Okay, here's the thing.
in for the fourth
only,
entry.
The only one I'm on the fence is Lego Movie. It was a good movie, but should it be included? Is there anything better? That's why I keep bringing up like,
Baby Driver.
Baby
is a
Driver.
better
If you're looking
movie.
at it critically, Baby Driver for sure.
So
but-
Baby Driver's included. You two have seen it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will vote on that, but only vote on it based off my information of the soundtrack.
The soundtrack's incredible.
Soundtrack.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good. All right, so Baby Driver.
Okay, so we'll put in Baby. Ed, do you have any opinions? Because you saw Lego Movie as
I've
well.
seen Lego
So-
Batman. I haven't seen Baby Driver, but I heard good things. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so our 4 entries are.
Dunkirk, Logan, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and Baby Driver. Let's
Those
talk
are
about those 4.
great
We already know which one's
movies.
going to win, but we can.
I think we do.
We can talk about.
But we
They
can
are
still
they are
talk
pretty
through them.
spread, in terms of genre.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Except for
definitely-
Batman and Spider, it's a
It's
comic book.
definitely.
well, but Spider-Man is a coming of age.
you mean Logan?
I know that's what I meant is like we
Yeah.
have a lot of comic book in there.
We have 2.
We have to.
Yeah.
We already have
Batman.
No, we picked Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Where were
we
you
already,
for that?
We already have a way
I
more
wasn't.
diverse selection than we did last year.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. So are we
we've
voting? Are we
matured.
voting for the top then, and the rest are just honorable mentions then?
No, we're gonna talk.
Let's
through
talk
them.
through each one.
Okay.
Let's start with the last entry we put in, Baby Driver.
Yeah.
You and I, because you and I both saw it, we can kind of riff on it a little bit. Not too much,
It's a
obviously, because
heist
I haven't
movie,
seen it.
and I love.
It's really
heist
good.
movies.
Yeah, it's really good.
The editing is
Fast Five?
so tight. With any Edgar Wright movie, you're gonna have really
Yeah.
quick, fast-paced editing, but it's also super tight with like the sound editing.
I got one
and,
question.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
What kind of screen transitions did they did? Hard cuts, wipes,
Hard.
or swipes
it was
across
hard
where
cut to
like
the beat.
you know what I mean? Swipes where you're driving and like
You mean more like a
and-
foreground object
Yeah.
transition? I think there was a little bit, but it was mostly hard cut to
hard
the
cut.
beat.
See, the thing is I
The action also matched.
in
the
terms
beat
of
too,
in
so it
terms
wasn't
of
like
editing, I really
Yeah.
I think hard cuts with
Mm.
action or music or audio, like when they match, is a lot more
First yawn of the evening.
like-
Ed Merrill.
appealing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Appealing. You know what I mean? Like it looks better.
Yeah.
I don't like slow cuts, slow wipe cuts.
Yeah, no, it
where,
wasn't.
where like
Like
you know
most Star Wars movies.
around. Yeah,
I
that's-
like it in Star Wars movies because it's
the,
like
the thing
tradition
is, the
for
thing,
the movies.
no, but the thing with Star Wars movies is they're doing a galactic jump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a
And so
point.
that's like a representation of time / distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
a big jump. They don't just like. I mean, I guess albeit they do transfer from like the Senate to like.
I am the Senate.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They do have some, but like, sorry, I'll get off.
Little fun fact about Baby Driver: the editor of the movie was actually on set every day,
Mm-hmm.
editing
Really?
the day of. He would edit a sequence that they just
Not-
shot to
not
make
final-
sure that it matched up perfectly.
He wasn't
before
doing
they moved
final
on
edits.
to the next setup.
He wasn't doing final
No,
edits, but
no,
he
but
was
he was
doing
doing-
very rough edits.
Yeah.
and
Huh.
They wanted to
were
make
getting
sure it matched
they were getting a
perfectly.
pacing of the movie.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Here's the
you
thing
look
with
at the guy's keyboard.
Yeah.
By the end, he showed it in like an interview, and it's like all nasty, and like some of the letters are faded out and browned out. It's a white keyboard, and it's like browned out from the oils
That's
from his hands
disgusting.
and
You
stuff
should
like
stop talking.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing about Baby Driver, right? Super good soundtrack, super great editing, fun story, fun action scenes, memorable characters.
How's the acting?
Really
good. Oh yeah,
Really
it's.
good.
I mean, it's good across the board. Here's the thing, right? It's 2017.
Mhm.
Kevin Spacey's in it.
Yeah. yeah.
Uh,
This is before like
but it doesn't
all the sexual
matter.
harassment stuff came
Yeah,
out
it
too,
does
so it's
not
like-
But here's the,
No,
here's,
it
the,
doesn't
here's the
matter.
thing. Here's the thing. All the sexual harassment happened before it as well.
Yeah.
True. No,
Um,
I'm not saying it justifies it. I'm just saying that,
gonna
like,
say let's substitute Lego Batman and
Or
just
here's the thing: neither of
You
them
can't-
are gonna win.
Yeah.
We picked Baby
When it's-
Driver as a better movie
Yeah.
than Lego Batman.
you also can't like
if I can disconnect an actor from his actions, which you kind of should be able to, but it shouldn't
Yeah.
exempt the actor.
well, and I also
Yeah.
want to point out the fact that like it's not the other actor's fault in the movie that he did
no,
something.
but that's it's
and,
it's
like,
stepping
the
it's
movie
stepping
came
on
out
it's stepping
before-
on territory where it's supporting something that you shouldn't.
yeah, it's
Even if
it's
someone's
shady
involved,
territory.
even if someone's involved, you know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Is like, so I'm gonna bow out of any voting for this one.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
move to the next movie.
Yep, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I really
Yeah,
I
like.
saw that. You saw that. You saw that. You saw
I
that,
saw
right?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Best Marvel movie of the year by far.
Yeah. My favorite
yes.
live-action
Thor
Spider-Man movie.
was good. Not as good as
Best Marvel movie, I would say, of last year too. Better than last year's Marvel movies.
better. Did Guardians come out last year?
Guardians 2 came
The
out
original
this year.
came out in 2000.
Last year was Civil War, and
Yeah.
I liked Civil War, but Civil War felt like it was happening because it needed to happen, not because there was a really story.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It felt character driven, not plot driven. Which
Yeah.
there's
Which
a
is
very
what I really
there's a
liked.
very fine line between that.
Doctor Strange also came out last year.
Yeah.
That feels plot driven though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I would
it's a
agree.
character. It's a character reacting to their situation
Right.
versus a character forming their situations.
I would have
And-
to watch them both again
You know
to
what I mean?
decide
Yeah,
if I
no,
like
I do.
Civil War over Spider-Man. But Spider-Man
I
was
think
definitely
Spider-Man's a better movie.
my favorite personal Spider-Man movie to date. I felt like that Tom
Like-
Holland did a good job balancing Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I've told you guys multiple times, I think
Like the one
Tobey
where he's
Maguire
pulling the
did a
train.
better Peter Parker, and Andrew Garfield did a better Spider-Man, and
Tom Holland does both.
Tom
well.
Holland did both.
Ed,
really
what were
well.
your initial? Because I know you said something about it when you came out, and you were kind of like not super thrilled with it.
I remember that I wasn't super thrilled about them making another Spider-Man because I was like, oh, they've just kind of like they've done this so often. I did really like that they didn't do an origin story. I really liked
Yeah.
that, but they still did him learning his powers. I liked Vulture.
It was like him learning his suit.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if I'm okay with.
I
yet.
I really sorry, I'm interrupting. Go ahead.
You have Tony Stark involved, though. I mean,
I think I liked
gonna happen.
Vulture.
You
that
did
was
or
his name,
didn't?
right?
they actually did
Best
him really
Is that his
well.
name?
Villain reveal ever.
I
Oh,
agree.
That car sequence where he's talking to him and they both kind of figure out who the other person is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Great
Peter
writing.
knew instantly.
That's
Yeah,
probably honestly
yeah.
one of the first times that like I've watched a Marvel movie and not kind of been like, oh, I kind of saw that coming. Like
Yeah,
that
no,
was
Oh,
like,
yeah, that was a
completely, like,
genuine surprise.
Oh man,
Mhm.
That
holy
was good.
crap!
Yeah.
No, it's if we're gonna make a category and it's best twist / reveal,
That would
win.
Yeah. I did like him
I don't know,
more
Star
out
Wars
of
had
his
good
suit
reviews.
than in his
It
suit.
wasn't a twist.
Anyway,
though.
But that's
anyway.
me.
You
I don't know.
liked him more out of suit.
The Vulture or
Oh.
whatever.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Not like he was bad. I mean, I guess there is once again that fine line of if he's too OP, then you run into the whole why aren't there other superheroes here?
You run into the Superman.
Now
Yeah.
you,
You know,
now you
or,
have
you
to
know.
do the other things. And I guess for me, I know that it's honestly been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I'm kind of racking my brain for it. But just the whole him and Tony Stark, I was really glad that he was in it because to me it doesn't make any sense to have any crime and not be mentioning what the Avengers are doing.
Yeah.
I realize there's very low scale stuff, but if you're having anything like Vulture,
I think that's my
I-
biggest complaint with like the Netflix original series is it doesn't really feel like it's in the same universe, even though they make it in the same universe. But that's besides the point.
I will have one critique of Spider-Man: Homecoming.
The poster.
And it has nothing to do
Oh my gosh, that
with
poster
the
is
movie.
atrocious.
The poster was so bad. Tony
Again,
Stark on it was like 3 times.
Person who should be fired and never get work again. The guy who made that poster.
Okay, not that much, but he should definitely get a stern looking to, and on any resume, he should be like, "I'm sorry, I made this poster."
So bad.
Should teach him how to be better. Don't-
It's so
yeah.
messy. And
Here's the thing: I feel like
awful to look at.
it was definitely
It's probably a
it was-
Sony guy,
Yeah, it was someone.
not a Marvel guy.
It was definitely probably someone. No, Sony would put Spider-Man like over, like blocking Tony in the
yeah,
background.
point.
Like they need to sell their toys.
Spider-Man:
Actually,
Homecoming
Marvel
was really
owns
good,
the
though.
rights.
yeah, Marvel actually didn't make any movie or meant any money from the movie itself. It's all
They got the
licensing.
merchandise.
Yep, they got their merchandise back.
Yeah.
And that's what they want. That's the real money
Yeah.
maker.
Dang.
So
Oh yeah.
that and the fact that he gets to. Okay, hypothetical question then, just kind of spinning off of Marvel getting properties back with Disney buying Fox. Do you foresee X-Men coming into the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Don't care about the X-Men. Love that the Fantastic Four can come. X-Men can stay on their own movies. I honestly don't care.
I would
But
enjoy-
the
Do you think it'll
Fantastic-
happen, though?
It will.
I
It
would
will.
enjoy.
But the Fantastic Four is really important.
Here's the thing: I enjoy where they're going with the X-Men movies right now. I would be okay with them joining in a tasteful way
Yeah.
into the actual main Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Could you see a reboot though, where
That's
like they
the thing. That's the
completely
thing. That's the thing. I
wipe
could-
the slate clean with
It would
X-Men?
have to be a reboot centered around a smaller character that is not Wolverine, Professor X, Magneto,
Cyclops,
Cyclops,
Storm,
I mean,
Jean Grey,
anybody who was a good actor in that movie. You know what I mean? Like,
the Rogue movie.
no, like because they were all really good actors.
No,
and
yeah.
like so, like I don't. It would just pull too much Here's
hope
my
they
question.
don't,
Here's my
but-
question. Do you think they will do anything with Deadpool? Or would they
Marvel,
leave him
so
alone?
the head of Disney's came out and said, we know
Disney's.
that, what?
Disney's.
Yeah. So the head of Disney's came out and they said, yeah, I did that on purpose. Shut up. Came out and said,
Dance on?
Deadpool can say rated R. Like, we see that there's a market for it for R-rated movies. There is room for that, and we will keep
We
it
see
rated
that
Well-
we're making millions.
Yeah, we see that there's a lot of money in that, so we'll hop on board.
Yeah.
They just probably won't be plastering Disney's logo all over it.
No. You won't see a Deadpool like theme park attraction ride. Hey, motherfuckers.
And then I jumped through the candy corn castle and cut off his.
Okay, anyways, so
You may
Spider-Man.
need to take-
You guys
take
haven't
that out.
actually said any words yet, so
Yeah.
I might
like
just
that.
bleep that for humor effect. Anyway, so Spider-Man: Homecoming was really good. All the actors, I can't really think of any acting that I could complain about
Nah.
in that.
I thought Mary Jane was different.
Zendaya?
I'm not okay.
Different than I'm used to, for
I'm
sure.
okay with
That
it.
was Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Well, she says at the
MJ.
end, all my friends call me MJ. Not Mary Jane, but
You have
MJ.
friends? No, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like up until she revealed she was MJ, I was like, good actor, great acting, and then it was just like, and this is me being like not critical. This is me being like, but I like my MJ character. You know what I mean?
Redhead.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
What if she
So-
dyes her hair red?
oh, that'd be
Anyways, moving
Whoa.
on to Logan.
Yeah. Logan.
Okay, I saw
not
Logan.
sure about that.
You've seen Logan?
Mm-hmm.
We saw Logan together, Grant and I did, and I'm assuming you haven't seen it yet.
So the only movie that
He
you
has
actually
seen is
saw,
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Did you see Dunkirk?
Yeah.
No,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
never
Oh,
mind,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So, Logan was really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Good send off to some of the characters.
more
Albeit
emotional
sad,
than
but-
I
Do
ever
they die?
expected.
You can tell me. I haven't seen like any of the other ones.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of death.
So like,
Good guys, bad guys,
how do you
all
kill
across
Logan?
the board.
Huh?
How do you kill Logan?
He gets,
He gets
old.
old.
He just gets old. He's old man Logan.
Oh, and dies. That's
I
it.
mean,
Well,
They-
he gets
he
old to
never
the point
said
where his
that he was
regeneration
when
immortal.
you
ability.
get old and things stop working, things imply like
Regeneration.
and then when you get something shoved through your chest,
Yeah.
you're kind of
Or you're
like
impaled on all.
you're
yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
hmm,
That didn't feel great.
that's not gonna fix itself.
Does the little girl die?
No,
Psh, Maybe.
honestly, okay,
Spoiler alert.
okay.
Yeah, spoiler alert if you haven't seen
I
Logan.
am-
It's your fault, but just for
I'm
warning.
not against child actors. I don't think they're bad.
She did a good job.
No,
though.
let me finish. I'm not against child actors, and it's not like I'm like anything. But like a lot of child actors are on the lower side of like, wow, this is great acting.
Episode 1.
Well, you know what I
That
mean?
kid
You
sucks.
can point out a lot of
Yeah.
poor
Child
things, but they're
acting, yeah.
they're kids, so you can't hold it against the actor. I hold it against the acting coach,
Yeah.
whoever they are, They
Or the
don't-
director.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
she
It depends. Each actor's
she
different. Some have them,
was
some
a
don't.
really good actor, but I think she was really good because they handled her character really well. So
Her audition
I,
tape looked really cool though. Like I
I
found
want,
that. It was
what I was gonna say is I want to
impressive.
see her in the next. I want to see her. I want to see
In
the
something else?
I want to see the actual actress. Sorry, I want to see the actual actress
in something else.
in the
in the
same
same
in the
series.
same universe.
Okay, gotcha.
In 2 or 3 years when she's matured, you know what I mean? Like when
Yeah.
she's
That's
What a
come
pervert.
into her acting chops. You know what I mean? Like
What?
well, do you know
It's
what I mean?
like waiting for Emma Watson to grow up, you know? In the first Harry Potter, I was just like, can you get any older? Okay, sorry. That's like
Anyway.
a weird turn.
I mean, we didn't say anything bad though, so you can't.
Yeah. Here's the thing: the implications. No, so what I was gonna say is I think they did really well with her character, and like it turned out really well. A lot of times I shy away from child actors where I'm like, I hope you do good, and I hope the internet doesn't hate you because you're a child and you don't deserve that.
Yeah.
But she did really good. And
She
she
did really
deserves all the praise that she can get, and
I think it
that
also
flows
helped.
over into the director and the producer. You know, like
Yeah.
how they, you know, like, I think it turned out
Yeah.
really well.
It also helps that like she didn't really have any.
I wasn't
lines
gonna
other
say
than-
that.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
We'll just
gonna
keep it there because I haven't said. Anyway, so Logan was good. Dunkirk.
we know this is gonna win.
I really like Dunkirk. I feel like we could make an argument for Logan, but I don't feel like it'd be a strong.
I don't think Logan beats
Strong enough.
Dunkirk.
The problem with Logan is it kind of gives away a lot of its like things that are gonna happen. So like in the movie, gonna spoil it for Ed and whoever else is listening and hasn't seen the movie.
Yep. So skip
There's-
ahead about 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Give a head about dubbed over time.
So there's a Logan clone, and the movie just kind of gives it away that like stuff is about to happen with that
Oh
clone.
yeah, it
Like you
implies
don't know
where
that
it's
there's a
going.
clone until like the movie shoots it a certain way, and you're like, okay, that's clearly not actually Wolverine.
They should
Yeah.
have. They should have saved him until, and then they should have done a explanation scene.
Yeah, they shouldn't have telegraphed it.
They do. They telegraph a lot of things, and they're like they telegraph like the serum that he uses. They telegraph.
They telegraph.
They telegraph a lot.
the
Yeah.
guy finding.
It's-
like they.
It's mostly just like a really emotional piece, which is what carries it.
Yeah. It's,
Otherwise, you kind of take that out of it. It's just like another Wolverine movie that's not
Right.
all that special. But
I think
there's a
it
lot
being the
to it that-
send off makes it a lot more.
yeah, and that probably affected how a lot of viewers saw it. Is the fact like we know this is the last time Hugh Jackman is going to play Wolverine.
Jackman.
Yeah, and so there's definitely some emotion of like we've grown to know this character is played by this actor, so this is going to be heavy. So
That's the thing. I can't decide if they should do what Disney's doing, which they're Disney now, where they're like, we're just gonna cast someone younger and make a Han Solo. I mean, ex-Wolverine movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
And that's why I brought up the thing of like, do you think they're gonna kind of completely wipe the slate clean and reboot X-Men in the MCU? Is because now Hugh Jackman's no longer Wolverine. Are they gonna cast a new Wolverine? Are they gonna do like
what is the
but
X-Men?
should they is not the
But
question. Do you
the
think
point.
they will?
Here's the point. Here's the point.
Dunkirk was better.
Dunkirk is better.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and get it out of the way right now. Best movie of 2017, as dubbed by the Chocolate Dollar Crew, is Dunkirk.
It is
Do we
so.
want to talk about it?
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it at all,
It
yeah.
is so emotional. Like I can't remember a single character's names, and that is the point of the movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't want you to remember.
you remember
It
who is who and what they did,
right.
but
You know
don't-
what they did, but that's like the
Every-
point. It's kind of like a. This is what war is like. It is intense.
It was
It
up
is
there with
traumatic.
like Saving Private Ryan and
I wanna
all
point-
those type of movies.
To, I guess this would be directing / storyboarding.
Mm-hmm.
Every action in that movie had purpose.
And that's the way that Christopher Nolan does stuff too.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's
There was
incredible.
nothing in there that was just like a one-off. Like
The cutaways
oh,
made
you know what I mean?
sense.
You know what I mean? There was like, oh, ha ha ha, he fell. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
There was no like
he
GoPro
fell,
shot of a
he
car
fell,
flipping. It was
and the other guy helps him up, and this is important.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You see a shot of that the
plane
ship
crash?
the ship in the background that they all get into.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You see that earlier. You know, it's there.
Yeah.
It's like meaningful, and you're like, hey, is that there?
Yeah.
Is that important?
The only thing that it's
But
it's
it-
one of
you know,
those
it
things
is,
where I
and-
should have
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I should have expected it because it's Christopher Nolan and with
But
some
it
of his
wasn't
best works is
telegraphed,
Prestige.
is what I'm saying. Like,
Right. No. It's very subtle, and
Well, I was just saying like the only thing that like I complained about at first, but then grew to be like, okay, this is how the movie is, and I don't hate it anymore.
What-
It was out of sequence.
that's the
You know,
point. It's
yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
disorienting.
And then like
Yeah.
once I got that, I'm like, okay, that's a
the
creative
thing, I
choice
didn't-
that makes
okay,
sense.
So I know it's out of sequence, but in my head it plays correctly when I think about it.
Yeah.
And that's just a testament to how well the movie was made. The fact that it was like,
you can still follow it.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
it's
yeah, it
supposed to
takes a
disorient
second,
you.
but
Have you
get
guys all
it.
just seen it once?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen it twice?
I've
Which-
seen it. I've seen it once, and to be completely honest, like the out of sequence thing, I didn't get till pretty late. I mean, I figured that it was
Right.
out of sequence, but I figure out how they resequenced it. So not that it like ruined the movie for me, but my confusion did hurt
Stemmed from that.
Your appreciation
viewing
for it, yeah.
appreciation until. So I really want to watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to hold that against it by my own confusion, but
Also, the music. Hans Zimmer
Yeah.
and Christopher Nolan paired together are always amazing, and
Here-
it's just another banger.
Here's what
Well,
I have
Hans
to say.
Zimmer just kind of
Here's what I have to say
Yeah.
about that. I remember the music. I haven't seen Baby Driver, but I know the music of Baby Driver because it was so good and it stands out above the movie, which I haven't seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember the music of Dunkirk, but that's because it set the scene so well.
Yeah.
So
You know what I mean? Like,
And
it
if you-
didn't take away everything.
Right. Right.
And Baby Driver's kind of
so
pointed
I guess
to music, so.
really quick before we do make the decision, because I think I just kind of assumed that everybody agreed to this. Ed, do you have a case as to like, do you think that Dunkirk? You're the deciding vote here. Do you think that Dunkirk is the best movie of 2017, or do you have a case against it?
I
mean, democracy-wise, no, but I'm just saying that like we have to take into account Ed's choices too.
I mean, I haven't seen Logan. I haven't seen Baby Driver.
So between Spider-Man, Homecoming, and Dunkirk.
In terms of which one would I probably watch more often in the future, probably watch Spider-Man more often in the future.
Okay.
That's just the type of guy I am.
Yeah.
But Dunkirk, I really want to see again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I definitely
I
don't
mean,
want.
the
I
thing-
don't
the
see
thing
all
with-
the same things in a movie that you guys do, and I know that.
My
And
opinion.
I'm like on the fence with like Noah's view and then your view.
My
It's like-
opinion of what Ed said was I would watch Dunkirk once a year. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, we haven't watched Spider-Man: Homecoming yet this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think that there's more to think about with Dunkirk, and I think that there's a lot of layers and that's just a testament to Christopher Nolan. That's him with any of his movies. There's stuff that you will rewatch the movie. Almost any of his movies, you rewatch a movie and you notice something different each time. You notice a way the music works with a certain shot, or
the way
just
the
a
music
very
influences a scene.
It's so. I don't even know, man. It
I feel
is
like the word's
big.
visceral, but I
yeah,
don't feel like that's.
It's just he's a good filmmaker.
Okay. So I know the three of us collectively agree Dunkirk is the best.
I'm gonna.
Do you have it? Are you gonna make? Do you have a case that you want to make against it, or are you okay
I really
with us
don't
calling
have
it?
any. Yeah, I'm fine with Dunkirk. I mean,
Yeah.
But are you?
I don't really
but
have a
are
case
you?
for
But are
either.
you okay with Spider-Man losing?
Yeah. To be honest, neither movie to me at this point. This is, keep in mind, I saw these months ago and haven't
True.
thought
But then,
about them
then
pretty much
what's
until
Which
now.
is
what's
also
your
a
favorite
testament to
movie, then?
those
Like,
two
do you have
movies,
any? Do
considering
you have any
it.
opinion on like other movies that you saw? Like what one stands out?
I remember
more
I
than-
didn't think Wonder Woman was as good as I heard people say about it. I
I
mean,
think
that's
it's an
a
okay
totally
movie.
different topic,
It's
but
an okay
I
movie.
liked it a lot. I would have put it in the running but like these are really good movies. that we
I
have here,
liked
so
it because it was a shining beacon of what DC
Could
could have
done.
been.
Okay.
we could talk about Wonder Woman if you want
No.
to.
No. Yes or no? Is Dunkirk our movie of the year?
Is
vote-
Dunkirk better than
it
Spider-Man?
is because 3 out of 4 people voted. It doesn't even matter what I
Then
say.
yes, let's move
Okay.
on to
Okay.
to
Okay.
frickin'
Fine. Dunkirk, best movie 2017.
move on
Chocolate
to-
Dollar. Sport.
30 minutes on that.
Best.
Let's move on
video game.
to knitting.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
So this one's gonna be a little bit different.
Best board game.
No, best video game.
Best board game.
Video game.
Ah, drat.
So
Best
last year was
microphone
super
equipment.
easy for us to decide because we played Overwatch a ton and it came out
Yeah.
last year. Here's the problem. We've only really played Overwatch this year, 2017.
Yeah, I was like, what video games?
I put 3 video games that I have played that came out this year that I would consider good enough to be on this
Can you
list.
give me a list of like good video games that came out this year, not just what you
Cuphead
played?
came out. Mario.
Oh,
Cuphead
I
came
played
out.
Cuphead.
Is it good?
I own
I've
Cuphead.
heard it's good.
It is so hard.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I would
is
play.
fun.
I would play it.
I wanna
have-
play it.
I
I
have
haven't
not.
yet,
You know
but-
what? I'm gonna agree with critics on this one
Mm.
and say Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
I watched one of my
looks-
roommates play it. I
I've
watched
it played. It looks good.
I've also seen Mario played a lot.
The
Odyssey.
so okay,
Odyssey?
question.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Are we gonna break our rule or are we gonna try to like
No, we need to. It's,
I feel like
it's
we
for
kinda-
us.
Yeah.
okay, so I've played Cuphead. If we want to pause, we can all play Cuphead. But there's no promise that we'll like each other after.
what kind of game is it?
It's
Do you know the game Dark Souls?
it's
heard
like
of it, but-
it's like a 2D platformer.
It mimics like the classic Disney animated cartoons.
It is beautiful.
its
the
art
sound is
style and
great.
everything.
The
Okay.
art style is great. It is a wonderfully
Oh,
crafted game.
I think you showed it to me. a little
Bless
bit.
you.
I've been
it
holding
is
that
a
for a while.
wonderfully crafted game.
Yeah.
It
I
is
mean,
so hard.
Everything you
PictoChat?
exactly.
Picto
everything
chat.
you see in Cuphead is literally hand drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
Pretty much.
unreal.
Yeah, and that was the main reason I wanted to
real.
play it.
Yeah.
If I had
So,
to,
okay.
if I had to put
Have
one
you-
forward, I would say Cuphead, but I don't think you guys have played it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I have not.
I've seen it play.
I really wish that I would have though, and I just.
Okay, so what else? What else?
Okay.
Let's get to.
So the 3 that I wrote down that I
Battlefront
played:
2.
Destiny 2, Call of Duty, World War 2, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those are
You've
the
actually
3
played
games.
Call of Duty World War II?
Yeah, I have. I don't own it, but I've played, like, my cousin had it. We played it over
Okay.
Christmas. So I
don't-
did play that.
I own it. I enjoy it. I don't want that to win Game of the Year.
Okay.
No.
Are you okay nominating it, though? Because that's what we're doing right now.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay. So World War II is not in
I'm
it.
not nominating it. You could nominate it.
Okay.
I think it's a good game, but at this point, they still don't have their spawn set up correctly.
Have you listened? Have you listened to me complain? Is that
Yeah,
where you
like
get this
3
from?
times.
Oh my gosh!
Also, so
you have the Christmas
I'm
noobs
gonna-
to
I'm gonna
figure
com-
out. You have a
Yeah.
few months of normal people to figure out. How do you not have the spawns on Catan? Not Catan. No, it's a board game.
Settlers of Catan.
No, the map that's from World at War. How do you not have the spawns figured out on that?
no idea.
You had like 10
So,
years.
I'm gonna complain about Battlefront 2. Man,
Star Wars?
What a disappointment. Yeah.
Okay.
What a disappointment.
You had the exact opposite tone about it last week, though. Like, you
No,
were
so
singing
here's
its
the- here's the
praises
thing.
not too long ago.
You can praise a game
I
and be like,
still
it's
praise
still
the game.
dicks.
It's fun. It is a fun and enjoyable game. The load times suck.
Oh, yeah.
The EA as an industry sucks. I hate EA. EA sucks. Can I say it anymore? Yes. EA freaking sucks. They're
Nominated
such
for
greedy.
worst company
yeah.
in the world
Well,
2
they
years in a
are,
row.
yeah. They're so greedy and they ruined such a great game. Like, there's so much to it that you can enjoy. The campaign's so run of the mill boring.
I
Like,
was gonna say didn't the campaign kind of like
And it's
by
canon,
like
too.
kind of like glitch out?
you see me clips and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, the problem with the campaign is it's not even EA. It's a different developer. Like, they don't have an excuse. They could have made something great because it was a
Yeah.
completely separate developer than like
Okay.
the rest of the game. But like, it's still
They-
boring. It's still not great.
I
I don't know what
mean,
happened. It's
If
I
I'm-
never really played Battlefront, the originals, for the campaign, though. I mean, I played... Okay, the campaigns
thing
were
is-
fun. The campaigns
They
were fun.
were, yeah,
but they
they
weren't-
were
Ed, you remember the
good.
501st?
Do you know what?
They were good,
Jonathan,
but I wouldn't
Jonathan,
consider them
Jonathan.
masterpieces. That's what I'm getting at.
I dare you to say a campaign that you've played more times.
Club Penguin.
Through.
Yeah, you got me there. You got me there. Now,
Halo 1.
okay.
Yeah, actually, we got Halo 1 on that one. That one's played through that one a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot.
That one, yeah, that one. I don't know that it beats it, and
That's the thing is it's not like
that was also
gold
my
tier,
introduction
but
to like.
it's so good to it's good enough to repeat.
That was also the first video game I ever owned.
So it's good enough.
That-
you-
that plays-
good enough that you didn't buy another one for a few years.
I was
Darn right.
poor. That's why I didn't buy another one for.
No,
you.
it's just that good. You don't need one.
I was sad I didn't own that as a child.
Anyway, so what games can we nominate then?
Gosh, I don't know, man.
Because we can't do Overwatch again because that came out.
Well, can't we?
No.
More content came out for it.
No.
so-
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
you can't-
It's not the same as TV
If that, then
shows.
we should have been like World of Warcraft won the Game of the Year for the last 23 years.
Like I'm okay. I'm
I don't know.
just asking you.
Hit
So
me with
I'm not
some-
trying to like
hit me
advocate.
with some other games that came out. This
Let
year,
me. Okay, give me just a second here.
because I might have.
You
played
guys. Okay,
Fortnite.
you guys played the Destiny 2 beta, right?
Yeah, man, I was really underwhelmed.
I
Never
was deeply underwhelmed. I was like, oh man, I shoot this guy and he dies. Shocker.
All right. So Legend of Zelda, Horizon Zero Dawn, Super Mario Odyssey.
Horizon Zero Dawn, my roommate has that. I've seen him play
It
it.
looks
Destiny
beautiful,
2.
but I've
Player
heard
Unknown's
that it's-
Battlegrounds.
I've heard that it's kind
Didn't
of
play it.
trash can.
Oh, my
not.
friends play that.
no, but,
Cuphead,
like,
Assassin's
like,
Creed Origins, World
any
War II,
interaction
Prey.
with. Gosh, I love that game. It is good. I
Injustice
haven't finished
2.
it.
I wanted to get that.
Any of you guys play? Well, we
South
did the
Park:
Battle
The
Royale
Fractured But
thing.
Whole.
You really pronunciated that.
Rewind.
That's the South Park game, the RPG.
South Space Park.
Comma.
Semicolon. No, it's just a colon.
Oh, it's just a colon?
colon. The space fractured space but space hole.
It's a South Park game. Anyway, what were you
Hellblade,
saying, Ed, about games that have you guys played?
Splatoon?
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or the other one,
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
The same.
Fortnite does not
thing.
deserve to be up there.
No, it's a free-to-play game.
When you
And
take
that's
into
fine.
No. That's not. Let's not kill free-to-play games.
Tom
But-
Clancy's Ghost
No, I'm not,
Recon.
I'm
It
not
is-
killing it.
it
I like
is-
it.
It's
I enjoy it.
I love it, and I played a lot of it. And now I hate it.
What, Fortnite?
Yes,
That's unfortunate. Yeah, Fortnite's on here.
kind of hurt.
That's
me.
the only other one that I can see that like we've all played at some point is Fortnite.
Boy, we...
We were not very
Here's the
good with our
problem.
video games
Wait.
this year.
Here's the problem. This was a great year for video games, and I know it because
Yeah.
like, people have been like,
Oh.
wow, this is a great year
Yeah.
in such a
bad
long,
year
long
for
time.
us.
Yeah.
What are we doing, guys?
We all have
Controls.
not enough time.
Yeah.
We all absolutely love Overwatch, so that's like all we play when we play together. And money is also the biggest factor because I decided I should be smarter with my money this year.
Why would you do that? That's a terrible.
Because I
that's a
felt-
terrible
Yeah,
thing
you know
to
what
do.
you should have done? You should have spent your money, and then your New Year's resolution should have been better with my money.
Yeah, I just spent all my money. I should have been better.
Yeah, I'll be better with my money this year.
Fix
So
that, bro.
so here's the question then, and like I know that like we don't want
I
to
want to
break
hear
our
other
rule.
video games because I'm sure
No
I've played some of
nomination.
them.
No
I just can't
nomination.
think- I just can't think of it.
Mario.
I haven't played Odyssey. I've watched it.
I've seen it played.
It looks really fun. It looks like it takes the soul of 64 and puts it in new and exciting ways. Like
It's
new-
a really
You know what I mean
new
by
and
this-
young development
you
team.
know,
I
you
know
know what I
that.
mean, like the soul of 64. Like
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like where he's like just good controls. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Life is Strange.
Oh, I played Life is Strange. Life is Strange is good. It
Is a game of the year. No.
If there's no other options, yes.
Cuphead is another option.
Wait, is it true in
But we
the?
don't
Because
played it.
we could
But you're the only one that's played either of those.
because
I know.
okay, here's the thing: we may not have played a lot of games, but I know that for me personally, I've kept up with a lot of games and like,
I've seen
looked at
gameplay
them,
of a lot of
seen a
games.
lot
I
of
was gonna say,
gameplay
if
and
we're
like
talk-
stuff like that.
If we're gonna break a rule, I think we should take a step back and say, because we do not have enough to make 4, we should say gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay?
Disclaimer
Yeah.
of the only reason that this is not being held to
It's
our
been a sad year.
for us.
Yeah,
Man, we
gaming-wise.
need to broaden our horizons.
Yeah, we need to.
that a-
It hurts me to say this,
Horizon
but we
Zero
probably
Dawn?
should play less Overwatch together. We should try to do more together.
No.
I played
It's like no,
It's
I
like,
don't want
I
to
just-
buy more games.
It's like, I literally just
got an Xbox for
I can sell it back, right?
announcing it now. Play Tell Plat.
Play, tell, play.
It's gonna happen.
It's
now
happening,
that
boys.
it's,
Well,
I'm
Oh,
already
yep.
there.
Team
These
Tango play till
scrubs
plat.
need to get
Wait, you're
good.
already you.
I've been plat
been
for the
plat the
last
past couple
6
seasons.
seasons.
But are you this season? Have you
Yes.
started? You've gone through your
Oh,
placements.
that's right. Placements start today. Frick, guys. Placements for competitive start today.
Yeah, we ain't starting today. We need
You guys didn't
No.
know that? I knew that.
No, I forgot.
I love how
And
I just
you've
gotta point
you've
this
gotten
out.
so obsessed.
I love how like he's more into Overwatch than I am at this point. Like,
That's a scary thing for you. You should get back into Overwatch.
I know.
We need to get you better at Farrah.
Why?
You mean again?
Farrah's not meta.
No, but she's gonna be eventually.
Nah.
When we have him in the pocket, pull it out, be like, but you
How's
thought.
it in the pocket?
Closer to your mic.
Honestly, Jonathan is our main DPS.
That is true.
Well, most
Until we get
consistent
Taylor
Yes.
involved.
DPS.
I want-
Yeah, what the crap is he doing? He needs to
He
play.
has to go to bed at 9 every night.
Lame.
Sorry,
Um,
Mom.
Wow. Why would you
Although-
get married and
Okay,
have
so
When
Yeah.
when
kids?
Addison
Yeah.
plays though, he's a lot better at DPS players
he's
than I am.
he's a very good DPS.
Dude,
He's also
kid-
the most diverse.
kid goes.
I
Other
think
than-
I think he has a bigger hero pool than I do.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I, would
I
agree
have a
with that.
pretty
I would
good
agree with
one,
that.
but like he has a really good one.
Kid goes like 20 and like 6 in World War II, and he ain't trying.
I know.
He went 20 and 12 with a shovel, and I was just like, I went 10 and 10.
I had a
Shout out to you,
gang.
Addison.
No, with a shovel.
You're a video game god. Anyways,
Hey, man, he's a
okay,
better
so yeah,
gamer than us.
nominations for best video game in 2017 with the asterisks of we've only kept up with it. We haven't actually played these.
I think we.
Ed,
Cuphead.
what game have you
The
kept
fractured
up
butthole.
with? Yeah,
I
you seen a lot of
already
gameplay for that one?
Yeah,
What is it? What kind
Actually,
of game?
no,
What
I-
kind of gameplay is it?
I've seen.
Is it is it
buttholes.
a first-person shooter? Is it a real-time strategy? Is
It's
it
like a
MMO?
third-person top-down
No.
RPG
Nope.
in your butt.
In your butt.
He's actually
No,
pretty
it-
right.
It's
No, it's one of those
2D.
you
Yeah,
click on the
2D,
words
but-
and
'Cause
then
it's
It's a
That's
it's
RPG.
turn-based RPG.
yeah, yeah.
But he was
almost there.
It's like Magic the Gathering except a video game.
No.
That's
South Park.
So we have Cuphead.
Yeah.
I put in Cuphead in just because I feel like that's what Grant would want.
I would say that if you're gonna put it in, put it in. I think we can just
Cuphead actually is my vote too.
Can we just look around the table?
Prey?
I think I would put Prey in it if I ever finished it. It didn't help.
We never said you had to finish.
It did its job too well and made me kick my cat across the room.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
That's worse than you, Ed.
Oh man,
I was
I've
playing
never
it like
talks about it.
I was
Grant's actually
playing-
done this.
I was playing at like 2 a.m.
Oh, did you get scared?
It like brushed past my foot, and I'm like, it's a mimic! Boom! And I just hear, meow!
So just with that, the fact that the video game had that much of an effect on you,
Gosh, but that's happened with Dead Space.
can it just put Prey in here
Yeah, but
temporarily?
but
we
I
can
like-
decide to kick it out later.
Yeah, my vote's Prey now, too.
I go.
Shut
I
up.
go. Woo!
Okay, just with like the critical acclaim that it has, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
It doesn't really have critical acclaim. It's just really good.
Hand me my phone, please.
Oh, yeah, you want this? Here you go.
Apparently,
Okay,
I'm good
Well, I
at
mean,
I
with
just-
like the hit that it's been with fans and whatnot.
I just want to say, okay, it's been a hit with fans, but
It's
that's-
not a good game.
Yeah, it's like
It's still.
I would
just finally came out of beta.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that down in the. We put a beta game out because we thought it was pretty fun and it was hot on the market right now.
Yep.
And then we built the game around it. So.
Yep.
Is it a game? It's
So
a game.
what about The Legend of Zelda?
That's what I've been trying to get at. I think I can say I have not played it. I've watched it played.
I've played about 30 minutes of it.
It looks like Game of the Year, and I agree with the critics that it probably is Game of the Year.
Of the 3 games that I've seen the most of, Zelda, Mario, and Cuphead, I think Mario Odyssey is the best
Okay,
of those
I can't
3.
I can't attest to it because I've only seen a little bit of it.
I can't attest to it either.
It's kind of hard. Yeah,
We suck, guys.
yeah.
Our New Year's resolution is Chocolate Dollar for 2018
Expand our
is to expand our horizons with video games once
I'm
again,
gonna try
because
to
last
pass
year
classes.
it was like, I mean, it was decided what we were going to
Yeah,
choose, but
was
it
an
was
easy
like
pick.
we at least had more options to
At
go
least
with.
we could joke around about what was that game's name again?
What?
Battleborn.
Yeah, Battleborn.
I
I
kind
started
of
playing a lot of Clash of Clans.
What about the Animal Crossing
Okay.
Pocket Camp?
And then,
Oh, can we include that?
We sure can.
I play so much of that.
It's so fun, right?
Animal
How
Crossing.
did
What the
what are you doing with our lives?
Now, you guys,
It's Animal Crossing what?
Pocket Camp. It's just
Okay.
called Pocket Camp.
That's a game you guys have played. We'll include it. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. So you guys don't want to include Fortnite at all?
No,
Because I mean, we've all played
it's
it.
it's a good remake reskin of a good game. Good game mode.
Yeah. So what I've written down so far is Cuphead, Prey, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
I'm going to vote for Animal Crossing Pocket Camp no matter what right now. I love Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh.
I can't really make
I'm
an argument
disappointed that I
against or
didn't
for
play
any
New
of these.
Leaf, but I didn't have like a 3DS or whatever.
I do. I have a 2DS, but
Same,
anyway.
it's on there. Okay.
The only reason why I feel like I would probably vote for Prey is because while I haven't played it, I watched Grant play it. I know the effect it had on Grant, and I enjoyed watching it. I don't know. It looked like a lot of fun.
All right, so
Here's-
everybody vote for something.
Here's my
literally
here's my- no.
anything. Let's
Here's-
talk about music
Ed, what are you doing?
videos.
Here,
Right now.
here's my
music videos.
no. Here's my input on
He's
Prey.
literally playing Clash of Clans over there.
Here's my input real quick on Prey.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it was from this year until you told me.
Well, it's been a long year. It's been a year, you know?
I thought Deadpool came out this year, and that means it like.
You
meant
also
more to
thought
me.
all horror movies came out like 1980 to current day, and you thought all Christmas movies came out like 92 between current day
It's
too. So
between 94 and like 2006.
okay, yeah, you thought that as well for everything. So, gosh,
Prey was awful. I hated every minute of it. It scared me, and I kicked my dog.
No, that was Grant.
And it was a cat.
But you were close.
I really just want to say.
Maybe it was just a good
I really
dream.
just want to say without playing it.
Good
without-
dream.
I just want to say without playing it. Breath of the Wild. I just want to put that. I just think
They should.
That game has gotten so much critical,
Yeah, critical acclaim.
Then why can't I vote for the butthole one? And I haven't played it.
because you haven't seen it.
I've heard about South Park before.
Name
South Park.
Name a.
What about Lincoln Park?
Is the main
Hey, no,
reason
no,
that you
I
want
got
it, though,
a question.
because
I got a
the-
question. I got
the
a question.
title?
I got a question. I got a question.
Actually, that's
What character do you play as?
the one with the hoodie on.
No, you play as
The
your
very-
own character.
The fat one. Well, I mean, I made him that way. His name's Ryan, actually.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Okay.
All right, what are you voting for?
Do you just tell me what I can vote for, and then
Cuphead, Prey, Legend of Zelda,
Cuphead.
Animal Crossing.
Cuphead? Actually,
Cuphead? I'm okay with
Cuphead?
Cuphead.
I've seen the fan art.
I
Not
would
the
be
fan
okay.
art, the actual art.
I would be okay with giving it to Cuphead just because of like, I would be okay with giving it to Cuphead.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not, honestly.
It just pisses you off too much?
Well, it's
No,
3v1.
I know it's a good
That
game.
stinks.
It's a good game, but I do think what do you want? I do think Breath of the Wild was a better game.
Yeah.
That's it.
It
That's-
also
that's all.
has more that you can play. Like, it's a longer game.
I feel like you can't.
It's
hold-
also not
you
an
can't,
indie.
You can't hold length against a game
Yeah.
unless it's Halo 5 campaign. You can't play.
Yeah.
You can't hold length against a game if it presents what it was supposed to present.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Super Hexagon?
Ed. Ed.
It didn't come out this year, but otherwise.
It came out like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Ed. Enough said.
Okay.
So, Breath of the Wild
That's my vote.
is
You
what we're
guys
going
could.
for.
Okay.
Yeah, that is probably
Between.
my vote.
Okay, no.
It's funny 'cause I really
stop,
wanna-
stop. Stop.
Yep.
Cuphead, Breath of the Wild. Which one?
Breath of the Wild.
Cuphead, Breath of the Wild.
Say Breath of the Wild.
No, stop.
I'll
Just
punch you in the
Cuphead, Breath
face.
of the Wild.
I would say Breath of the Wild just because of from what I've seen, it looks really fun.
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Well, we
We can
voted,
kick out Prey and do.
and it's
Okay.
the second one.
So Breath of the
What
Wild.
about
So-
Breath
let's
of the
give it
Wild?
to Breath of the Wild just because
That's fine.
it deserves it.
Game of the
It's-
year, three-way tie: Breath of the Wild, Cuphead, Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, we suck at gaming this year.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cheers of my empty
Okay,
wine glass.
empty glass.
So winner of the 2017 Chocolate Dollar Award.
Did you just die?
Had a hiccup.
Oh, man.
That is not fun. Grant was
Goes
drinking
to
and had
Legend
a
of Zelda:
Please
Breath of
don't
the
die.
Wild. Yay!
We did it. We decided.
We promised to be better at video games this year.
Sorry, Mom. So what's the next one? Is
Best TV show. Now, here's the thing.
All right, here's the thing.
I haven't watched a whole lot of those either.
Screw
However,
that.
I did watch Stranger Things 2.
Stranger Things season 2. We got it. Okay, so
That would probably be my vote.
yeah.
Have you seen that too?
No,
None of us.
no.
So
Yeah,
here's the thing. I'm not gonna draw out another thing where we have not talked or
Yeah.
seen. Let's do our most anticipated 2018.
I'm rewatching Chuck.
Can
I
we
love
just
it.
quickly just give Stranger Things 2 the award for best TV show? There.
I love you.
Stranger Things
Keep
2,
doing you,
winner
baby.
of best TV show 2017. Yay! For the Chocolate
While
Dollar
Grant
Award.
is still in the other room
He's
dying.
seen it at least, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Grant, have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah, Stranger Things season 1 was great. Season 2 is pretty okay. But
Season 2's better. Huh?
Season 1 was better.
False.
I think he said season 2 should win it. So yep, that's
Okay.
There we go.
Wrap it
Okay,
up.
we won't draw that one out. We'll be better at TV. Well, I'll try to be better
If we're
at TV.
just
at least.
talking series, Stranger Things.
Wash your hands.
I did.
I heard
What?
this-
Your pee?
So,
Music.
moving
video.
on, most anticipated. Instead of doing best trailer, which we did last year,
Screw that.
let's go ahead.
I liked that category, honestly, though. But there wasn't any good trailers this year.
So, which is why we're gonna do
the second Star Wars trailer was
dope.
hype.
It was dope.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Hype.
But like for the one we just saw.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember this year, so...
I don't know. Infinity War had a good trailer. Okay, so
Most anticipated 2018 for the 2017 Chocolate Dollar Award.
Yeah.
What's your like? Do we want to just do like just overall general stuff, or do we want to just do
we can
movies?
do general. We can do games and movies because it's what
Infinity War.
for.
Oof.
I might be
I would.
more.
I don't know what's on the table.
Warcraft 3.
I honestly... I
Black
don't...
Panther looks super. I'm super excited for Black Panther. Infinity War, obviously, I'm super hyped for.
Okay, So, Googled movies 2018.
Then again, milk it as much as you can.
You got Avengers: Infinity War, Black Panther, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, Han Solo: A Star Wars Story, A Wrinkle in Time, Ready Player One,
Ooh,
Deadpool 2, The Incredibles 2.
I'm interested in Ready Player One.
Incredibles 2 and Deadpool 2 both. I'm pretty hyped for.
Ocean's 8.
Oh, I saw the trailer.
It looks.
I'm excited.
Not
I
bad.
love heist movies.
It looks
Yeah.
not
I'm
bad,
excited.
I
which makes
I
me
just
like,
wish they'd stop feeling like they have to make all female reboots of already proven
here's the
franchises.
here's the
but-
thing. Here's the thing. Like,
Money.
no. Besides that, all these characters, except for Beyonce, make sense.
Yeah.
Rihanna's
well,
in it.
And that's why.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
And also
it's
somebody
Rihanna.
named
Rihanna.
Aquafina, but it's not spelled the way that actual Aquafina is spelled. And that,
Well,
I
do
had
you
no
know
idea
what?
who that is.
Do you know?
Brand.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Well,
wanna
no,
pay for
no,
stuff.
I'm not
Uh-uh.
criticizing the way it was spelled. I just like who's
All right,
this?
let's
But-
step off of this subject.
Okay. Alita, Battle Angel,
Eh.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Back up. The what angel?
Alita, the Battle Angel. Did you see the trailer for it?
It's the one where
like-
her eyes are like super big.
It's like a very.
Oh,
She's
that
the
one.
anime
And Christopher
character.
Waltz is in it.
Okay.
Christoph Waltz. Excuse
So
me.
from that trailer, I can say
I did see that.
I'm interested, but I was more interested in some movies that failed previous years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I was
Like
more
Warcraft.
not even that, but I was more interested in some other movies that fell flat, and I'm less interested.
Squad.
I'm less interested in this one.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim Uprising.
Okay. Did you guys see Pacific Rim?
Yes,
I did, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
It was mechs fighting monsters,
Exactly.
Godzilla, and
This
it was
one,
a good time.
You know exactly what you're getting with this movie. It's not going to be a good movie, but darn it if I won't have
John
fun.
Boyega
with
is
that
in it,
movie.
right?
That
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
make it a good movie.
No, I wasn't saying that made it a good movie. I was
He's
just like
just saying
saying
he's in it.
he's saying
Yeah.
he's in it. He's
Okay.
in it.
Like the trailer gets me kind of excited for it, but it's
Yeah.
not going to be good.
Yeah,
Watch
same
it on
here.
FX.
Venom.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Tom Hardy.
Okay, interested, concerned. I want to know
Still
where they're
like
going next.
confused.
Yeah, I want to know where they're going next.
The next installment in the Fantastic Beasts franchise.
Oh, still didn't see the first one.
X-Men Dark
definitely,
Phoenix.
Definitely anticipated. That one is more of a like, can we just get on with it?
Yeah, that one's like, why is
Okay.
Magneto in it again?
Yeah.
That one
Okay.
is why didn't it come out this
Okay.
year?
This one piqued my interest.
What?
It's from Peter Jackson. Mortal Engines. Have you seen the teaser for it?
Nope.
Mortal
it looks
Engines.
like a
Cargo
dystopian. It
cycle?
looks kind of like a Mad Max
Inferno,
style thing,
ideal.
except for like it's not cars and stuff, but it's like ginormous
Mechs.
mechanized trucks basically that
mechs
are like
fighting mechs.
cities and
That's what it
towns
is.
and communities and that type of stuff. It looks. I'll have to show you guys the teaser for it. It piqued my interest. I don't know if I'm crazy about it yet.
Sounds like
but
an anime.
it's
Probably.
not. 12 Strong, which is starring
Oh yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Skip.
It's
Is that like
like
the
a
12 Days
9/11
of
movie or
Christmas?
something like that.
Skip.
Insidious: The Last Key,
Skip.
Tomb Raider,
Skip. Couldn't care less.
Aquaman.
The trailer for Tomb Raider looks terrible.
Interested, but only because of the main character. Because I like him as a character ever since he was in
Aquaman
Stargate.
or John Boy? Wait, what? What?
He's talking about Tomb Raider.
I'm talking about Aquaman.
He's talking
Yeah,
about
okay.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Ever since Stargate. I like him.
Jason
yeah,
Momoa?
yeah. This one actually looked kind of cool. The Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
Nope. Skip.
The Maze Runner, The Death Cure. It actually
Skip.
comes out on my birthday.
Oh my gosh.
50 Shades Freed.
Skip.
Skip.
Ooh, me and Ed are gonna go into the
Most
movies.
anticipated. Here we go.
A bucket of
Rampage.
lube.
Rampage, which basically looks like King
Again,
Kong versus
skip.
The
That's
Rock.
A Rock
Okay, no.
movie with
That-
who cares?
It looks cool.
That falls in the same category, but below Ready Player One, where it's like I'm interested, but I don't need to see this until it's on DVD.
Yeah.
That's how I am with actually like almost every movie. Unless John
That's like-
buys the ticket.
That's like all the movies that I see. So the only ones that sounded like that actually.
What about games?
Yeah, most anticipated. Is
Yeah,
this
I'm
most
gonna look that
anticipated
up next
everything?
Yeah.
Far Cry
There's
5, Red Dead
Primal.
Redemption, Anthem, the new God of War game, Sea of
Stop.
Thieves.
Anthem, interesting. If EA wasn't a thing.
Yep. Sea of Thieves has been getting a lot of hype.
Days Gone.
Nope.
The new Kojima game starring
Death
what's his name?
Stranding.
Death Stranding. Yeah.
Norman Reedus is. Yeah.
I want to know what is going on.
Yeah. When I saw the trailer, I was like, "What is happening?" It's
A Way
very
Out.
confusing.
A Way Out, which is the EA indie game that's like the where you plays two different guys doing a prison break thing or whatever, and like
That looks fun.
it does.
It does.
Looks kind of cute.
The Last of Us Part 2,
All right. Yeah.
Darksiders 3, Mega Man.
Nope.
11.
Okay, if it's good. But, like, at the same time, the people that own Mega Man didn't know that they owned Mega Man. When they were asked for property rights for Smash Bros. Wii U.
Wow. That is something.
They were like, we own this?
That? The new Spidey game.
Oh yeah,
baby.
yeah, the new Spider-Man.
Any Spidey game that didn't come out on the Wii sounds like a good game.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it as far as like video games that I think
Well, I'm
piqued
not
our
super hyped
interest.
for anything. So.
I'd say
I'm
if you're
only hyped
just
for
choosing
the,
most
I'm
anticipated.
gonna butcher his name, but
Kojima.
Kojima.
Yeah.
Any of those like movies or the games pique your interest at all, Ed?
Kojima's the only one that does for me.
Probably the only one I'll see is Infinity War.
You want to see
Maybe
Black Panther?
Maybe.
Dude, Black Panther looks.
I'd say right now for us, it looks like it's between Black Panther and
Yeah,
Infinity War for
Infinity War.
next
For
year.
movies, right, or for everything?
For everything.
just kind of
Most
everything. Because I mean, like, I'm interested in Anthem and Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm not. Red Dead Redemption was a great game, but like
I only played a little bit of it.
I only see it
A
being
Way Out.
a rehash.
I think A Way Out is probably like up there for me as far as most anticipated.
What? Last of Us 2. You guys haven't played Last of Us?
I haven't started it,
Oh my
didn't
God.
finish it yet.
I played more of the multiplayer of that game than I did the campaign.
What?
Jonathan.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on the PS3 version too, so it was like
Ugh, why? What?
I got it for like $20.
yeah,
Infinity War.
Infinity War probably for
I'm
me
with a
too.
cool case.
You're at a cold case? Okay.
No, I said it came with a cool case.
Oh.
Talking about.
Oh, the game.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about Beyond Two Souls.
Oh gosh. So, Ed,
Most
how you feeling?
So why are
I'd
you
say it-
excited for Infinity War? That's my question, Ed.
Because it's probably the only one I'll see.
Wait, so
Or Black
did you
Panther.
see the trailer for it yet?
I did.
Okay, what'd you
Yeah.
think?
I honestly don't remember, to be honest.
Really?
I don't remember being disappointed. I guess I wasn't all like, whoa.
You didn't like the big purple grape guy?
What is it with Marvel
The-
bad guys and portals in the sky?
I mean, you
But,
can't
like-
just roll
like-
up to Earth and you're like 1,000 ships and be like, we're gonna destroy you, and then somehow the good guys are like, yeah, you and what army?
Well, but like here's the thing with the portal,
True.
he has the space
Infinity,
cube or the space stone.
Yeah,
that
so
he,
that
that
makes
he
sense.
got
can,
that,
The
that
Tesseract?
he got
Yeah.
/ took from Loki, depending on how the story
what happens
goes.
if Loki dies? Loki could easily die.
Also, to
Pepper
be honest,
Potts.
unless you're going to pull out like a helicarrier army, if you come in with like air advantage, why would you give it up to fight a bunch of dudes on the ground? You can't really get away with that, or at least that's my.
It'd be a good like
Pepper
underdog
Potts is gonna
story,
die.
though.
What?
Pepper Potts, I'm putting that in whatever writing, whatever this is.
What? She's in it.
She's the one that dies to,
She's in the fourth one.
she's in this, and she
Right.
gets the crap knocked out of her, and she's dead. That doesn't mean she stays dead. They're definitely gonna have the time gem.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just saying, she definitely.
But Thanos will 100% get all of the stones by the end of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm
Because
definitely,
there's
I'm
a part
definitely
2
saying
coming.
she's.
Like
I'm
that-
definitely saying she's dead though.
But there's a part 2 to
Why?
this.
Yeah. Well, originally Infinity
'Cause
War
the
was gonna be
suit
Infinity
that's
War
in the
Part 1,
trailer-
Infinity War Part 2,
That's
Yeah.
Iron Man.
looks like hers.
but then they like did a switcheroo and they're like, just kidding, it's gonna be Infinity War, and
Tony
then
looks pretty
the next movie
pretty
is gonna
confused when
be
he comes out of the
something
different, so-
sanctum. He's like, the what?
He also, I'm guessing that like hoodie that he has is
He
actually
has-
his next level of armor. And
He
he's
has
just, like, gonna throw it
he
on.
has the
that's his
he has
suit.
I think it's a mix of Bleeding Edge
Yep.
and Extremis.
Extremis,
They're gonna kind of mix those two, where it's like everything kind of
the
around
comics,
him.
yeah.
Like, I think it's a mix of those two. And Pepper Potts has the repulsor one where she's just meant for like rescue. She
Yep.
sees Spider-Man getting heavily handed to himself.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'll save him, and she kind of does, but then she gets knocked so hard down, she's dead. Tony comes out and is like,
And that's why
hey,
that shot
Friday,
where he's like,
what's
"Oh."
going up? what's going on? And she's like, oh, by the way, in a monotone voice, she's dead.
In a monotone. Also, I think that Hulk and
I think Hulk is in the Hulkbuster armor, not
you
Hulk,
mean Bruce?
but Bruce, yeah.
Yeah, I think that they're separate people, and he's in the Hulk. But yeah, I totally agree with that.
He gets handed to him, and Hulk comes out, and then Hulk is there for the rest of the movie or majority.
But I think that they're going to be two separate people. They're going to actually split.
Split the.
Oh,
Hulk
they're gonna
and
do the
Banner?
split.
I think that
That'd be
they
interesting.
will physically
They've
split.
done a
Like,
split before in the
right.
comics.
I think
and
Thanos
it
will
gets-
just punch him that hard.
It gets really weird. Are they? Oh, okay.
Ooh,
I got
Reality Stone could switch that up. That could be the key to
pulls
that.
him through with it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is, then I'm gonna guess they reverse it, and they have some
Yeah, probably.
coming to like thing where it's like we need each other. You complete me.
Okay, so
But like with Hulk.
okay,
talk.
Okay, so I
let's
think
go.
that-
Let's go a little bit of into prediction
I'm gonna say
territory.
based off of how much we
Or
talked about
we
this.
just say
Stop,
that's
stop.
our
Yeah, I'm gonna
anticipated
say
because-
based off
yeah,
of how much we
it
talked
is.
about it.
We
Infinity
got a
War.
couple minutes. Okay, Infinity War, winner of most anticipated for 2018 for the 2017 Chocolate Dollar Award. Yay!
When are we gonna
Do
vote
we
on
have
it?
time for trailer?
No.
Do you have a trailer you want to throw out there?
Yeah, the
Star Wars,
no, the whatever his name is, the video game guy. That's a video game trailer.
Ready Player One.
No.
The
Yeah, the
Kojima.
Japanese.
Oh, Kojima. Yeah,
Best,
Yeah.
Death Stranding.
Best trailer.
Which one? Which
Death
trailer?
Stranding.
The
The
new one.
second
latest
one.
one.
The one that actually
that
that
had
makes you
more
go,
than-
what?
Yeah.
Not
The
just
one with the
like
little-
naked man.
Things.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. Well, there's a baby in I think all of them.
Yeah,
Just about.
yeah. There
It's
is.
weird. I don't understand.
All right, awesome. Well,
That's my vote.
Okay.
It wins.
okay, yeah, best trailer for 2017.
Yeah.
Best trailer
Death
asterisk by
Stranding.
Grant. Anyway,
Grant. This is Grant's category.
all right. Best.
Anyway,
beer.
thank you guys.
Zip line.
Thank you guys for listening to this
Zipline,
episode
Nut
of the
Brown.
Chocolate Dollar
Chocolate
Show.
Dollar out.
Yep, Chocolate Dollar signing off.
Bye, Mom.
Thank you for listening to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Check in next time.